Hey everybody.
Hey.
What's up, Joe? It's a strong reaction.
Awesome.
Yeah. How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Does anybody have kids here? Any parents in the building? I don't have kids. I don't really want kids either, I don't think. Hasn't been difficult so far, not having kids for me. Not having to deal with that on a daily basis, like girls like, we want your babies! I'm like, no, I'm not ready for that kind of responsibility yet! But, no, I don't want kids. If I ever do have kids, I think I'd like to have a son. I'm gonna name him Thaddeus. We'll call him Thad for short. And I'll pray to God that he'll develop a lisp so that one day, when he's feeling all sad and depressed, he'll walk in the room and I'll say, what's wrong, Thad? Dad, I'm Thad. You're goddamn right you are. No, Dad, I'm Thad. You don't think I know my own son's name? I gave it to you. And I'll always love you. Oh, it's a dumb joke, but I love it. But, I've been called a creeper more than once in my life, which always bothered me, because I don't think that word really has anything to do with being creepy. I think it's about looks, you know? Because, you know, I get it. I know what I look like. I wouldn't want to be hit on by me either. But hey, that's the price you pay for being beautiful. Guys like me are going to be falling in love with you every day for the rest of your life. Deal with it! You really like that one. No, girls, I hear girls say, like, can't go anywhere without guys hitting on me. Guys are always hitting on me wherever I go. I'm like, hey, I don't enjoy hitting on you. It's not something I want to do. This is just millions of years of evolution telling me this is what I have to do. Like, I walk into a bar and I see a pretty girl and my brain is like, we want that! Go, go, go! Ask her if she likes Jurassic Park! By the way, my brain is a Muppet. But no, like, we're shallow, you know? We judge people based on looks. Example of this, I was in a parking garage recently, and there was a girl there, and we're the only two people in this parking garage. And she sees me, and she became visibly nervous. I could tell. Like, she's fumbling her keys and walking faster. And I was offended by that. Like, I wanted to go up to her and be like, no, don't be afraid of me. Like, I'm afraid of women. I'm more afraid of you than you are of me. I'm like a wild animal, okay? So if you see me, you know, just don't provoke me. Don't give me a reason to attack you. Okay? Don't stand still, because my vision is not based on movement. I'm not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just make a bunch of noise, and I'll run away. Like a bear. Some people call me a teddy bear, because I'm big and soft. And like people like want to hug me. If you want to hug me, they call me a teddy bear. I'm like, what if I was just a regular bear? Try to hug me, maul the shit out of you. Sneak in your campsite, steal your food. You don't want to be friends with me. No, I don't do well with the ladies. I went on Craigslist to see if I could find a girl. I wanted to see what Craigslist had to offer. You know where this is going. I want to see what Craigslist had to offer. Not much. As I'm reading these ads, and they are insane. Like, these girls, they're posting like, yeah, I'm looking for a guy who's he's really rich, he's got a good job, a nice car, and you know he's in shape and handsome and muscular, and you know he's nice and funny and smart, and he's gonna treat me like a queen. First of all, there's no guy in the world like that who exists. It's a perfect guy. He doesn't exist. You have a better chance of finding Bigfoot riding a dinosaur, okay? Second of all, if he did exist, he would not be on Craigslist. What is wrong with you? He's got options, okay? thing that bothered me about that the most is it's like she said, I want to be treated like a queen. I don't even know what that means. Fine, I'll treat you like a queen. When you don't bear me a male heir, I will behead you. Anybody drinking tonight? Anybody drinking? Cool. I have a family history of drinking problems, of alcoholics in my family, and I was always afraid to drink for a long time. Like that was something I wouldn't do for forever. And then I started drinking, and I found that I'm all right with it. I don't have any addiction problems. My addiction was always with food. Like I love food a lot, which is a problem because if you're addicted to alcohol or drugs, you don't really have to do that. You always have to eat. And if you like eating a lot, you start to look like this. All right. I used to be a lot bigger. Like I've lost like 80 pounds or 60 pounds. Sorry, not that. 60 pounds. Getting a little ahead of myself. But I went from being just like a fat guy, like a fat piece of shit, to just regular fat guy. But really the only problem I've ever had with drinking is that it just leads to more eating. Like, I drink 8 beers, and I'm like, you know what would go great with that? An entire pizza. I think the cheese and dough really complements the bubbles in my stomach. I was watching porn the other day. And I made the mistake of looking the girl in the eyes. Which is probably the saddest thing I think you'll ever see in your life, because you can just like see like years of terrible decisions and abuse, like, and it really affected me. I finished watching, but it wasn't as fun as it. It's funny though with like girls in porn, because like we assume that their lives are terrible, like everything up to this point has been bad. But like a guy in porn is like, man, he's got the best job ever. He's doing all right. Actually, I can have that job. Yeah, I've been looking for a job. I was looking online on Colonial Williamsburg's website. They had job postings, and there was a job, and I was reading the description, and it said they're looking for a talented male actor to portray an African American aged 25 to 30. So I applied for the job. Imagine, like, if I get that interview, I'll show up and be like, I don't think you're really exactly what we're looking for. I'm like, I think I am. I'm a pretty talented actor. I think you guys are really, really underestimating how good I am. Oh, man. Jason Collins is in the news recently. Jason Collins is the first NBA player to come out as gay, which is pretty cool. The funny thing about that, though, is that Jason Collins, he has a twin brother named Jerron Collins. So I imagine just for the next few months, people are going to be going up to Jerron Collins and just saying, "Wow, you're just so brave. So brave what you did. I'm not the gay one." Oh. I wish they would remake that show, Sister Sister, with Jason and Jerron Collins. So that every time they switch places, things get a little awkward. Oh, yeah. But I have been looking for a job recently, though. I'm looking for something. I'd like to do something different, something new. I'd like to be a hype man for a rapper. Seems like a relatively easy job, one that just involves yelling. Yo, coming at you live from the 757 is Lil Baby with his new single, Swag Bitches. And then you just make air horn noises like, wah, 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 wah. Yo, that's a certified hit. How do you know the song's a certified hit? It hasn't even come out yet. Yo, calm down, B. I'm just that confident. That's what it takes to be a hype man, confidence. Something I have a lot of. I told that joke once, and there was a girl who didn't know what a hype man was, and it seemed pretty self-explanatory to me. It's a man, generally speaking, who hypes up a rapper, And the best example I could think of a hype man is Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav is a hype man. And Flavor Flav's an interesting looking fella. I think if I ever met him, and I had no prior knowledge, I think, that was a very time-conscious Viking. He ain't gonna be late for no raping and pillaging. All right, that's been my time for tonight. My name is Joe Barton. Thank you.